is Pebble's first time being on the stand in here to be milked. She's been in here for getting hooves trimmed and things like that, but she has never been in here to be milked. I have milked her a few times, just a little bit, when she was first feeding her baby because he was only eating on like one side. So since all the buck kids got sold today, hers included, she now has no babies eating on her, and so because she's on her show string, I have to keep her in milk because Aaliyah's going to be showing her in milk this year at fair. So today is her first official full milking in here on the milk stand, and you can tell she's pissed. So we'll see how this goes today. I am going to take a moment to wash her. As you can see, she's not too bad. So anyways, here we go. Oh, let me get you some extra grain. There you go. All right, so this is also my first milking, like full milking by hand since last year. So even though I did farm sit at my friend's house for 16 days, I was only stripping her goats out at the very end, and I didn't have to use consistent or constant pressure on the udder milking. So I'm gonna be honest, my hands are probably going to cramp up a little. And I've got milk literally running down my arm. So my plan is that I want to milk these goats in the morning. Since their babies went to the sale this morning, I'm milking tonight, so that gave them a 12-hour window in between when the babies left and now milking. And then tomorrow I will milk at the noon time, bring it down a little bit, and then the next day I will milk in the morning, just so I can get them on a morning schedule. I don't like milking in the evening. It is hot. We're like right at 90 degrees today. And it's hot in here. Plus, this time of night, I like to be cooking dinner and things like that versus being out in the milk barn. But, okay. Her teats point a little bit forward. So I am definitely wearing this down my forearm today. For being a first freshener and never have really been milked before, she's doing fantastic. It's me who's making the mess. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Okay. So, not a bad little haul. And I definitely have some cleanup to do. Now, I'm just going to spray her with some Spite Vac. This stuff might be a little empty. Oh, there it goes. Well, good job. You didn't even finish your grain. Would you like to finish your grain? We'll get into a good rhythm. I promise. We will. Well, looks like I successfully sprayed this with Spite Vac. So lovely. Wow, that's greasy and absolutely nasty. I'm gonna have to take a moment and get this cleaned off. No touch. Okay. Let's see if we can get this milking done with you included. Alright, you know how that works. Hi, Mimi. Alright, here we are with Clover. And we'll get her milked out. I don't know if you haven't watched any of the videos. She had 2 buck kids. They were Oberhausley Nubian cross. And so they went off to the sale today as well. Lady, you're dirty. She provides the most milk, obviously, because she has the biggest udder. So, yeah. We'll just get started with her. Mimi, you're good. So, sorry if you hear Kelty in the background. I am here at the house tonight alone. So it's just me and her, and the chickens were keeping her well entertained. She was out feeding them and collecting their eggs, believe it or not. But she wants in here now. Yes, Mimi, you want in? So, anyways. If you come in, you can't touch the camera, though. I gotcha. Come here. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, goodness. Hey, Clover, if you give it a second. Well, that was unexpected. Are you okay, lady? If you wouldn't hog that shit down like it was your last meal. Mimi, no. You know better than this. Seriously. I don't even know what to say right now. That's really annoying. Well, let it be known that there's always one thing or another, some sort of blooper or something weird that happens when you have a farm and dealing with farm animals. No, I can't get that down for you right now. Okay, but are you okay? Alright, so let's finish this milking. I will say, in all of my time of milking this goat, she has never, for one, choked on the stand. She's never peed on the stand while choking, and she's never pooped right after that either. So that was new for her and for me, and hopefully that was a one-time deal. I'm sorry, but please quit joking and inhaling your food. Okay, I want you to know you have no babies, so nothing to hold back. Hi, Mimi. Your fluffy little head's in camera. So, I think she's trying to hold for babies that she no longer has. Because usually this whole pail is full. but she is, she's holding. I can feel it in there. So I don't know if it's very noticeable on camera, I can't really tell, but this side of Clover's, don't mind my baby, but this side of Clover's udder is a little bit bigger because when she was not quite a yearling, we ended up having some new babies born and put in the pasture with her, and her hormones made her end up coming into milk, so that's called a precocious udder. But only one side ended up filling up. So ever since then, this side gets just a little bit bigger than the other because of that precocious udder. Kelty, please quit. So this is how much I got from Pebbles. This is how much I got from Clover. This is not Clover's normal amount. Usually I can fill this whole bucket with what she's got. And I would suspect that this is probably not all of Pebbles either. That's because they were just feeding their babies for the last few months. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how much this production will increase over the summer. But I'm going to take this inside and filter the hair out. So I'm not going to filter that with a filter that I would use if I was going to consume the milk, because that is not my intention with this milk today. I am just going to put it in the freezer and save it for making soap, goat milk soap. So all I really need to do is get the hair and some of the chunks out. Thank you, Maymay. Yeah, you want to get this one right here? Thank you. You're the best. Alright, so this is going to go to the other mamas and the babies in the tin. I'm feeding them grain. Alright, so I'll go do that real quick. Devouring all of the green. Stop. Mimi, look at me. Kelty. Kelty. Kelty me. Now what are you going to do with that though? What's your plans? That needs to go to the goats tomorrow morning. don't mind the baby in the background. Again, like I said, I am home alone with her, so she is blessing this video in many ways. But I have two types of filters that I use when I am filtering my milk. It just depends on what I am going to be using it for. So if I'm going to be consuming it, like drinking or cooking, then I use this type of filter. It is called a Tuffy material. It's just a really fine woven material that really doesn't allow much to pass through it. For today, I'm going to be using this type of filter. So it's got a really tight mesh. It's a metal strainer, and so it doesn't allow the hair and most dirt to fall through. So it still keeps the milk pretty clean, but it's not something that you would want to be consuming. So this is what I'm going to be using today, since I'm only saving this milk for freezing and then turning into goat milk soap. So I'm pretty curious to see how much each girl gave me today. So I've got a jar set up here on the stove. It does have some cup measurements on it, so we'll just pour in each one and see what they gave me. So this one just fits down in there, and then it sits right on top. I'm going to start out with Pebbles, so we'll see how much she gave me. And it looks like today, so this is 2 cups, and that's 1 cup. So she gave me about 1.5 cups tonight. So 1.5 cups. And then Clover gave me, let's see here, so that's almost 6, so 1.5 cups, so 1, 2, 3, so like 4.25 cups that Clover gave me today. I don't know if you can see some of the hairs right here that this filter has caught, so that doesn't go into the milk. Well, I really wasn't sure how much milk I was going to get tonight. I don't think that's quite that bad, considering it's just 2 does and their first time after not having babies on them for 12 hours. So this milk I will get put in the fridge, and then I will be putting it into ice cube trays so that I can freeze it for future goat milk soap. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Really don't mind the baby in the background. As I said before, I am here with her alone, so yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.